Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today I am going to tackle something that I am a little bit worried about. I'm gonna try and fix the green disaster dress. This one right here was supposed to be a beautiful formalish evening gown type thing. Turned into something that makes me feel like a toddler dressing up as Elsa when I wear it. This didn't work out. Today I want to try and fix it. So I'm gonna go back, see how I can make this wearable, make it into something I will actually like and something I will actually enjoy wearing. I have a couple ideas. First of all, I think I'm going to remove the sleeves and the yoke because that part is just not working. Although I may start by just removing the sleeves and see if I can make the yoke work. Then I'm gonna take in the shoulders a bit so that they don't slip off my shoulders anymore, which should also heighten the neckline a bit. Next thing I want to do is fix the pleats because I completely misunderstood how I was supposed to baste those. I think I basted through all 3 layers of fabric, but I was only supposed to baste the actual fold. So I think I'm gonna go back and redo that. And then I'm gonna just see if there's anything else I can do to make this more wearable and maybe visually interesting. The sleeves have to go first and then we'll see about the rest later. Alright, I've put on the dress without the sleeves. Much better already. I did leave the yoke in for now, but having it on again like this, I feel like the material just isn't right for this style of dress. The way it is now, I feel like it kind of looks like I'm wearing a t-shirt underneath the dress. I think again, that's because of the material. So I'm probably just gonna take out the yoke after all, and that'll give me a bit more room also to shorten the shoulder straps. Then I hope the V won't be too deep. I hope it'll be acceptable, but I definitely think it'll look better. Yeah, I think after that I'm gonna baste the skirt, and then I'm considering maybe doing some embroidery along the edge here. I think that might give the dress a completely different vibe and make the material more fitting for that style. I might do that, but let's remove the yoke first and see where that leaves us. Speaking of embroidery, I think this will be a good place to talk about today's sponsor, because this video is kindly sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community offering thousands of courses on all kinds of creative topics, as well as lifestyle, personal development, business, pretty much any skill that you would like to develop. Skillshare has videos on it. I absolutely love browsing on there when I have some free time, learning something new, but it's also a perfect place to develop skills that you already have, interests that you already have, make them better, fine-tune your skills. I believe I already told you about this course that I followed on Skillshare called Painting with Thread. Painting with Thread Modern Embroidery for Beginners. It is taught by Danielle Clough. It teaches you kind of the basics of painting style embroidery, a little bit of color theory, you know, kind of the most important things you need to remember, and then it gives you a lot of freedom to be creative and kind of develop your own style, which I really love. This was a fantastic course. I've also recently been diving into the world of cinematography. on Skillshare, which has been really interesting as well. And next up, I want to follow some courses on pattern draping. I already have a few saved in my list. The great thing about Skillshare is that you can connect with other people who are following the same courses, as well as the teachers who are actually teaching the courses. Each course has a little comment section, as well as a place where you can share the projects that are based on the course. The first 1,000 people to click the link in the description box will receive a free trial of the Skillshare Premium membership. And after that, it's only around $10 a month. So I highly suggest checking that out and diving into creative skills and hobbies. It's highly worth it. We need that. So I want to give a massive thank you once again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Be sure to check them out. Click the link in your description box. And now let's move on and fix this dress. Alrighty, update number 1. This is already so much better. Just with the sleeves and the yoke off, I feel like this dress fits a lot better. I no longer feel as dressed up or as if I'm in a costume, and I just feel like the whole thing looks better in general. So I took off the sleeves and yoke, as I mentioned. I also basted, stitched along the pleats. Can you see that? Maybe we'll have to wait until a bit later to show you that. But basically I stitched along the edges of the pleats here so that this fabric is pinched and stays in this pleated shape no matter what I do with it. There we go. So I think when I press that, the pleats would just look a lot nicer in general. Next thing I want to do is to shorten the hem, because I feel like the length is, again, adding to that costumey feel, you know, making me feel like the dress is maybe a little bit too big on me or doesn't fit me properly. So here is the current length of the dress. And yeah, it's kind of T length, I guess. I'm thinking of shortening it to that maybe, so that's just below knee length. I think that will be a bit more fitting. This can be a really nice length for dresses, but I just don't think it is for this one. Yeah, I'm trying to make this dress a bit more casual, and I don't think the length of the dress is adding to that. Although maybe, looking at it now, it might be okay. Okay, I'll reconsider that. Next thing I do really want to do is some embroidery around here, again, to give the dress a bit more of a casual feel. I was thinking of doing some florals, a bit of a floral pattern around here. I'll have to go and find some colors that look nice with this green, but I want it to be a bit of like a meadow feel. My sewing machine has some decorative stitches that I think would be nice to maybe use in that to speed things along a bit, and then supplementing that with hand embroidered flowers in between. I tried 2 different types of vines. Here's one, here's the other, but I don't particularly like either of them, so I think I'm just gonna do it all by hand. it is done, more or less. It is done for now. I realized I started doing this embroidery and I absolutely love it. I am so happy I made that decision to make that. But I also realized that this is a lot more work than I initially thought. I should have known, but still. With a wedding coming up, I can't really afford to spend this much time on any other dress than my wedding dress. So I'm going to have to postpone the rest of the embroidery, but even the way it is now, I absolutely love it. I think this is such a massive improvement over what this dress was before I started. Sleeveless look, the shorter hem. I was kind of undecided. I decided that at the very last moment that I did in fact want to shorten the hem, and I think that was a great decision because now it's just a summer dress rather than this kind of weird semi-formal looking hybrid in the wrong material, honestly. And now, yes, I absolutely adore it. I decided to pair it with a blue belt that perfectly goes with the little embroidery as well. I don't think it would have gone with the dress before, but it just gives it that little bit extra. I also love the way the pleats now look. Oops, there's a little bit of loose thread here. I love the way the pleats now look, and now I just absolutely adore this dress. I think it looks so cute. Like I mentioned, I will be adding more embroidery eventually. I would like it to go all around the shoulder straps and then potentially even to the back, and do the same thing along the back v-neck, because I do really like the shape of this back as well. I think that looks really good, but I so prefer it without the yoke and the sleeves. Here it is, the new and improved, no longer disaster dress. I do want to try that pattern again, the original pattern for this, but in a different material, and now knowing the places where I need to alter it, and that is just a bit too wide for me, I think I can still make a really cute dress out of that. But for now, this is a vast improvement and I'm so happy with it. So let me know what you think, guys. Is this better than it was? I definitely think so, but let me know if you agree. And that is also it for this video. A little bit of redemption for this dress and for me, I hope, personally. So I really hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did enjoy, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for lots more beauty, lifestyle, fashion and sewing content. I want to give a massive thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check out their link in the description box for a free premium membership. There is another video here that I think you might also enjoy. You can go watch next. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!